Hi everyone, and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be doing another Joblot unboxing. You all seem to really like the video that I put out last week, so managed to get another Joblot to go through. This one is quite a bit different from the one we had last week. I'll put the listing up on the screen now, and as you will see, sort of it's quite a good collection of sort of random coins or coin sets. There's also a nice coin in there that I am sort of quite eager to sort of have a look at. See if you can spot it, and if you do, sort of let me know in the comments below. So this Joblot I spent nearly £170 on. So I'm really hopeful that sort of that one item that I'm looking at is genuine, and also that sort of the stuff that's in the listing is worthwhile. I'll also sort of put up the sort of the actual picture of the listing so you can see sort of what's in it a bit closer, and see if you can spot that one item that I've got my eye on. So with that said, let's get on and start the unboxing. So what I'll do is I'll get everything out first, and then we can start going through. Obviously I've opened it up just to sort of make sure everything's in there, but I haven't actually gone through any of it yet. So I think that's it. Right, well, might as well start with this one that I've got in my hand. So let's have a look. Okay, this is interesting. Now what I'll do is let's bring the camera in a bit. There we go. So it is a collection of what look to be gold-plated commemorative coins. So I've seen some of these before. Obviously the Diamond Jubilee coin, I have seen that one before. So from Jersey. Diamond Jubilee. Not sure where that one's from. So let's have a look. So it's got, some of these have actually got certificates of authenticity. Yeah, so gold plated. Can't see where they're from. What I'll do is I'll have a look after the video, and sort of if I can find out sort of where they're actually minted, I'll put a little annotation up the top. And this one's quite a bit bigger. So if you'll see there the difference in size. It's quite interesting with the different sort of head designs for the Queen. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm really actually quite interested to find out where these, sort of specifically these four, were minted. And then the last one we've got in there is the 1 crown. So this is number 331 of 50,000, so it's quite a low number. And that's from 2012. So yeah, that's quite an interesting set actually. So I'll be really interested to sort of find a bit more about them. So yeah, that's a good one. Alright, so what we got? So 1983 uncirculated £1. So this would have been sort of a set that was released sort of back in 83 with the new pound coin. So a bit like the bunk sets that we get now. Yeah, it's a nice. I like sets like that. So it just shows that sort of it's not just sort of a modern thing with the bunk sets. It gives you information on how the coins were made. Information about the Royal Mint. Yeah, I like that. I do like sort of stuff like that as well. They're unusual, so that's what I liked about them. And new £1 coin. Okay, so this would have been sort of another one that was done. Obviously, this one would have been given away with, or sort of it would have been to do with sort of Maxwell House, which was tea or coffee. Don't know. Don't really drink hot drinks, so yeah. Let me know in the comments below. Maxwell House. I think it's coffee. But yeah. So you can't see the obverse with a coin, but obviously it's not sealed in. So if you really wanted to, you could push the coin out. But I'm definitely going to be leaving it in. Very nice. And what we've got here, so certificate of authenticity of ownership. Ah, okay, so this was one of the coins that was in our box. So this is the information on the coin. Issuing authority, just there. I have no idea where that is. Laid with pure 24 karat gold. Oh, it's London Mint office. There you go. I'll get there eventually. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, I'm glad we found sort of a bit more information on one of the coins at least. And there you go, if I'd even turned over, I'd had a big logo on the back. Brilliant, I'll definitely be keeping that with that. And what we got next? So, Thailand. Okay, so a full set of coins from Thailand. So, 75, 87, 77. Wow, I like that. I do like those, some of the designs that they do have on the Thailand coins. That is brilliant, I like that. And what have we got? So this is, it's a sealed envelope. There's a bit, something's been spilt on it, but the front of it's in good condition. So 40th anniversary of decimalisation. So this was brought out. This was brought out in 2011. Something can pull. I like that, and you've got the 2 shillings 1955 in there. Right, that's an interesting one. And And then we have Nelson's flagship, HMS Victory. So obviously there are stamps on here as well, so it's a stamp and coin set. So it was obviously released in 2005. 1 crown. And you've got a picture of Nelson there. And it's from Gibraltar. Really nice, that. Really, really interesting stuff like that. And here we go. So this will be for that the first envelope we had. So it'll be just some information on the coin itself. So I'll make sure they're sort of put together. Right. So next one we've got good old change checker. 2017 Beatrix Potter collection pack. Okay, so this one has actually got the coloured sticker put onto the coin. I will admit, I'm not a big fan of the stickers sort of on sort of just the normal coins. I'm starting to come around to the coloured silver proofs, but even still I think I've only got 2 in my collection at the moment. I might actually be expanding that out tonight. So I'm recording this on Sunday, so you'll see it on the Wednesday. I've recorded it sort of the previous Sunday, where I am actually having a look at potentially getting the 17 and 18 Beatrix Potter silver proof sets. So we'll see. Next one, nice sort of red presentation box, and there we go. So we've got a coin set from Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry about that. Obviously we're missing one of the coins, so would that potentially be the 10? But obviously it's done by the Royal Mint. They do all the mintage for Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry about that. So yeah, nice set there. And the next one, so 1970 Royal Visit. Once again, it's in a nice sort of case. And so we've got a half crown. Looking at the designs, is it Australia? No, New Zealand. Oh, wait a minute, they do have some, both Australia and New Zealand have some really nice designs on their coins. So we've got, I think it's 10 cents, 20 cents, $1. Look at the detail on that. That is absolutely amazing. We've got 2 cents and we've got half crown, but is that actually Australian? Don't know if that is actually Australian or not. I'll have a look online and sort of double check, sort of see if I can find any more instances of this set. If it isn't, I'll put in the annotations. So assume it is, unless told otherwise. So yeah, that's a nice set. Obviously another sort of world coin set. Really interesting to sort of find stuff like that. And what we've got here, so a bit of a grubby case on the outside, but let's see what's inside. So 1973, the first official coinage of the British Virgin Islands. Wow. And look at the coins in there. So we've got 5 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, 1 cent, yeah, and $1. They are brilliant. I love the designs on them. Well, yeah, really chuffed with that. Obviously, you look at the listings sort of when you're sort of buying these, and you don't necessarily know sort of what every coin is in there. So, yeah, it's really nice to find. Right, so what have we got? So we have 1965 Elizabeth II coin, and United States $half. Okay. Great statements of the 20th century. Okay, so you've got the Churchill. I can't remember what denomination it is. I will put in the annotations up the top. I cannot remember what the annotations are for that one. What type of coin it is? Is it a crown? Possibly. Don't quote me. I will have a look. So yeah, and then we've got JFK $half from 1968. That's a really interesting set. I've never seen anything like that. Right, really interesting, that one. And then we have, so this is Britain's first issue of decimal coins, official decimal date 15th of Feb 1971. You've obviously got a half crown, florin, sixpence, penny, half penny, and threepence, which you've seen. If you watch my pre-decimal hunts, you'll see coins like that coming out, as well as the half penny, which was this half penny was actually introduced after decimalisation. And then you've got the 1p, the 2p, the 5p, and the 10p. The 50p and the pound weren't brought out until sort of later on. Obviously, at this time, sort of with the time of decimalisation, we still use £1 notes. You've seen, actually, we found one in last week's Joblot unboxing. So yeah, great bits coinage. No shillings were struck after 1966. Yeah, that's a nice little set. I do like that. And the next one we have, so this is a 1967 coinage of Great Britain. So this would have been essentially the yearly coin set that gets brought out by the Royal Mint. It's a bit strange that it's got a dollar sign at the bottom though. Yeah, it's a nice set. As I say, I'm a bit perplexed as to why there's a dollar sign at the bottom though, because surely if this was released by, say, the Royal Mint, it wouldn't have a dollar on it, would it? I don't know. That's something I'll see if I can find out any information sort of after the video. And the next set we've got, so coinage of Great Britain. So you've got sort of the English and Scottish shilling, half crown, full crown, the florin, half penny, 3 pence, farthing, 6 pence, and the penny. Once again, you've got a dollar sign down the bottom here. And so there's a bit of damage on the case, unfortunately, but the coins all look to be okay. So obviously as you saw from the other side, you've got the English and the Scottish shilling. So yeah, nice set. And the next one, so the complete set of old head Queen Victoria pennies. Okay, so this is essentially a date run of the Victorian pennies. So we go from 1895 through to 1901. I think sort of in our pre-decimal hunt we've actually found from 1896 to 1901. I don't think we've got an 1895, but yeah, that is quite a nice find. Obviously these will have been circulating coins that have then been taken out of circulation and put into this set. And the next one we've got, so Great British pennies from Queen Victoria to Elizabeth II. Okay, so this is taking sort of one coin from each of the monarchs. So you've got young Queen Victoria, old head, Edward VII, George VI, George V, sorry, George VI, and Queen Elizabeth II. Let's see what years they've actually put in. So you've got 1901 for the old head, 1893 for the young head, 1906 for Edward VII, 1912 for George V, 1948 for George VI, and 1965 for Elizabeth II. Well, at least Elizabeth II wasn't in 1967. So yeah, that's another nice find. And okay, so this is another sort of yearly set. So this was 1971. So these were ones that were actually issued by the Royal Mint. I've got a couple of these ones already actually, but look at them. Okay, so when... So did I say... What did I say with regards to that? No, 1967 was the other set I was talking about. So yeah, that's obviously an early 50p, if not the first. I'm not 100% sure if 71 was when the 50p was actually issued, but a very nice set, and obviously with them being sort of in such great condition, apart from the £2, that looks a bit corroded. The 1p's okay, but the halfpenny and the £2 are a bit bad condition. But nevertheless, sort of, it's only a bit of toning, it looks like. And you've got sort of the Royal Mint crest in the top there. So yeah, that's a nice set. As I say, I have got a couple of 1971 sets already. So I might even sort of put this to one side and do it for a later, use it for a later giveaway. Obviously we had the little pre-decimal pack that come in the last Joblot unboxing. So what I might do is I might do an old coin giveaway. So let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in. And then we have Britain's first decimal coins. So yeah, that's another nice one. So what years are on the coins. So we've got 68, 68, 71. I'm assuming 71 again. I'll see. I'll have a look in 2 seconds. Yeah, 1971 for the halfpenny and penny. But yeah, that's another nice set. And we have Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. So a set from a commemorative set from 1980. So basically celebrating the Queen Mum. So yeah, that's an interesting one. I might have to see if I can find out a bit more information about that. But yeah, no, I like that. That's another interesting one. And we've got another Pennies set from Victoria to Elizabeth II. So we haven't got young Victoria on this one. But yeah, so what years have we got? So the Victoria, we got 1897, 1903, yeah, 1903 for Edward VII, 1918 for George V, 1947 for George VI. And there we go, there's our 1967 for Elizabeth II. Brilliant. And what I'll do is I'm going to do the next two together actually. So we have, let's see if I can sort out the lights a bit because a lot of reflection off these plastic cases. So we have George the Sixth halfpennies, sort of date runs. So we have from 1937 to 1944, and then we've got 1945 to 1952. So they are a really interesting set. Definitely liking them. And the last of the plastic sets is another one of the Great British Pennies. So this is obviously one that we've already had. So from young Victoria through to Elizabeth II. So yeah, obviously with that being a double, so I'll probably look to put that into the next giveaway. Right, so let's have a look at a couple of these. So Festival of Britain, 1951 on the box. Let's have a look. Festival of Britain crown piece. The first English silver crown piece was minted in 1551. 400 years later, on the occasion of the Festival of Britain, the Royal Mint has issued the crown piece bearing on its edge the Latin inscription. I'm not going to even attempt to read that. 1851. By the industry of its people, the state flourishes. Okay. So this is crown. I'm not sure if it's silver. So it's George VI, 5 shillings. And I've heard the name of this the rear design. Is it St. George slaying the dragon? I'm not sure. If I am wrong, let me know in the comments below. I think it is St. George. Yeah, I'll be interested to see actually what this is made of. Because I'm wondering if that is actually silver or not. Whatever it is, it's a really nice design. And I'm more than happy to sort of find it nonetheless. So I have actually got another one of them as well. Just open it just to say it is the same coin. Yep. Yeah, liking them. Right, so what we'll do is I have a load of coins sort of here in bubble wrap. I've actually purposely been keeping them sort of under wraps because it was one of the coins in here was what really sort of drew me to this job lot. And I'm hoping some of you got it in the description, or sorry, in the comments. But I'm also not too sure whether it's real or not. You'll probably start to see it as soon as I open this up. Right, so the first one there is another Festival of Britain. It's in a red box this time instead of a green. Okay, is that a smaller one? No, it's 5 shillings again. Okay, so it's just a different presentation box for that one. It's quite good that they've still got their little inserts with them as well. So yeah, nice find there. Right, I'm going to remove this box and you'll see what I have been looking at. There we go. So looking at the listing, this looks like... Actually looking at it now, this is definitely not a silver proof Jemima Puddle Duck. So first off, anything from the Royal Mint always comes in sort of a capsule that sits inside the holder. And also if you look at the way that the sticker is on the coin, it is not lined up at all. But saying that, it might not be a silver proof, but it is definitely not been circulated. Absolutely no marks on it at all, so that is an uncirculated Jemima Puddle Duck. So it might not have the value that I was hoping it would have, but it's still better than a kick in the teeth. So yeah. Okay, well, still nice find nevertheless. Bit disappointed it wasn't a silver proof, because I thought I'd actually sort of scored big with that one. But even still. Alright, what next? So we have a BU Benjamin Bunny. Not like we haven't seen enough of those in the 50p hunts. Obviously this has come from Change Checker. And then we have a 1977 Silver Jubilee Crown. So I think we had a couple of these in the last job lot as well. So this was actually a bank issue. So National Westminster Bank. They've renamed now to NatWest. But yeah, that's a nice one to add to the collection. I think I'll starting to sort of build up quite a nice collection for the next giveaway. And what have we got in here? So we have one of the old 1973 50p's. So Royal Mint. So this was probably issued as, it's not a silver proof, I don't think. So this was probably originally issued as a BU sort of commemorative coin from the Royal Mint. Make sure there's nothing on the bottom. So yeah, another nice find. I've got a couple of them in my collection already. So once again, that might be another one that we add to the set to give away. And the last bit from this set is a $1 proof from 1984, first year of issue. Oh wow. Let's have a look at the card. Elizabeth II features 5 kangaroos in characteristic positions. So it's Australian. Obviously, with it being kangaroos, yes, you'd expect it to be Australian, so that was a bit. There you go, so Australian Mint. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So you've got $1 first proof issue, Australian Mint. Let's have a look. So that is an amazing design. Yeah, I really like that one. Brilliant. Definitely a nice one to add to the collection. And as I say, sort of, I'm really surprised and really happy that sort of a lot of the coins that we're sort of getting still have their inserts. If you think about sort of how old they are, sort of, it's amazing that they've all been kept together. So we have one last bit, and it is a bag of sort of random coins. I think they're random coins. Let's have a look. Right, so the first one we have, so it's Elizabeth II, but it's actually, is it a gold and silver plated 1967 one penny? I've never seen anything like this actually. Are they? Is it stuff that's official? Is it stuff that someone's done? If anyone knows, please leave a comment below, because I'm really interested to find out about these. Sort of, is this something that a coin collector's done, or is this something that was officially released by sort of the Royal Mint or another mint or something like that? Because yeah, I've never seen anything like this. Obviously these are meant to be copper, but that's clearly not. So looks like we've got another one. This one's capsulated. I don't know if I'm going to get it all off. Yeah, it just gives you an idea. So it's a coloured 1960? 66? I can't actually see. Yeah, 1966. Yeah, I'll sort of have to clean it up, get the sticker off the capsule. But as you can see there, it's once again it's It's a gold coin with sort of coloured Britannia. There we go. So here's another one actually. This one's not got the sticker on it. It's 1967. I am really perplexed by these coins. We've got a couple more as well. Sort of gold and silver. This time 1962 3p. Don't get me wrong, they are really, really nice, but I've never seen anything like it, and I don't know whether, whether they're genuine or just something that someone's done. And there's another 3p. This time with sort of the colours on it. So the fact that you've got sort of like, we've got sort of ones that have got just gold and silver, and then ones that have got sort of different colours on as well. I'm really not sure about them. And we've got one more as well, which is a 2050p, and it's another sort of coloured Britannia. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I sort of... Honestly, if anyone knows anything sort of about these, sort of, please just sort of drop a comment below, because I'll be really interested to find out. And so, well, moving on quickly. So, we have Queen Elizabeth II, 1952 to 1977. Oh, wow! So it's a Jersey 25p coin. This is massive. Wow. That is brilliant. So were these actually in circulation? So 1977. Obviously it's big, it's weighty, and yeah. And if you look, we compare it to the 50p, for example, you'll see how much bigger it actually is. What have we got there? So there's another one. This time with a different design on the back. Wow, they are great. That same design again. So is that one of the forts on Jersey? Oh, sorry, no, this one's Guernsey, sorry. So we've got the first one, which was Jersey, and the second two were Guernsey. And then we've got one more. So this is another Guernsey. So 1995. Queen Elizabeth and the Queen Mum, £5. So this follows on. Is this part of the set that we saw earlier on in the video? I don't know. Wow, they are some amazing coins to finish on though. And then once again we've got another 1977 crown. Wow. They are, wow, they're just brilliant coins to sort of finish the video on. Never expected to get anything like that. So, let's have a look. So obviously, as I said at the beginning of the video, I've paid about £170 for this set. Do I think it's worth it? Well, from the perspective of, sort of from what I know, sort of especially with sort of coins like these at the moment, Is there the monetary value in them? Probably not. Obviously, I will admit I went a bit over the top with this listing. Probably paid a bit more than I wanted to, but obviously paid a bit more thinking that this was potentially a silver proof, where if I'd actually sort of looked at the photos in a bit more detail and with a bit of a clearer head, I'd have realised that it wasn't. But what I will say is, from a collector's standpoint, yes, this Joblot is 100% worth what I've paid. Sort of there's some really interesting coins in this set, and I've enjoyed sort of going through them. I'm really looking forward to adding some of them to the collection. I'm also looking forward to being able to give some of them away to you guys. So yeah, a bit of a twist ending. I would definitely say I'm 100% happy with sort of what I've got in this Joblot for how much I've paid. So yeah, I don't think there's anything really else to say. Obviously, we'll sort of end the video there. Obviously, let me know if you're still enjoying the Joblot hunts that I'm doing. Sort of like the video, sort of subscribe, sort of leave a comment down below on sort of what you're thinking. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. The links will be in the description below. And with that said, sort of thanks for watching, and I really hope you've enjoyed this Joblot unboxing as much as I have, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.